This is so sad. This is so sad. This is so sad. As you all know, recently, social media, and of course, this was made available by the ordinary president, Ahmed, the CEO of Brekete Family TV and Radio program. It's a platform where people come to express themselves and cry out. Well, Mohbad's father went there. But according to Brekete, he said Mohbad's father was threatened. He was threatened on phone. He was threatened. The man cannot sleep. Restlessness. It's like he's living in a different world apart from this one. It's as if he's on trance. Reality is not yet clear to him. He cannot understand certain things. And a lot of people got worried. Have they done something to Mohbad's father? Have they attacked him physically, spiritually, emotionally? What exactly is this? You know, that feeling that you get when everything around you tumbles upon you and you feel that you're alone, doing it yourself. We are all here for Mohbad's father. We are all here for Mohbad's father. We are all here for Mohbad's father. I'm very glad that 90% of those who are seeking for justice for Mohbad, true justice for Mohbad, are in support of Mohbad's father. It is so sad. It is so sad what they did to Mohbad and what they did to his father. It is so sad. You know, the worst of it is when the mother of your son turns against you. The mother of your son turns against you. And you cannot understand how. You cannot put your fingers on it. Like, you cannot understand, like, wait, did we lose a son? Yes. Why is this woman turning against me? Because I'm seeking for justice, requesting for DNA, requesting for autopsy report and toxicology report. Why will this woman, why will she turn against me? What exactly is going on here? Well, terrible things happened. I want you to pay attention to this video from the beginning of it till the end, and we will be talking more.
And I must let you people know that was in the studio, in that man's studio. You understand? All those things you saw in him, wallahi, Abuja ni man yen tira. I've told you people that go and watch yesterday's show and let your mind be at rest. Baba Mohbad is fine. But I will still say to you people, be praying for him. Pray that Onu Atonuwa, because they had to give him on that Tuesday some medication to sleep. And he has to be eating well. His brain needs to relax. Are you people getting? The reason why he's wearing sunshade in this thing is because his eye look tired. His eyes look tired. She and Gummy, his eyes look tired. I can't lie to you people. His eyes look tired. I can't lie to you people. Okay? Be praying for him. Everything they went to do in this thing, he has given us little insight yesterday. You understand? He has given us little insight yesterday. Some people, they went and started calling, what's the man's name? Brekete. You see, our fellow Nigerians, the reason why there has been discord before now in all this justice for Mohbad is because some people, will I use the word, they will just want to, I don't understand if it is lack of wisdom or I can't get it. You know, I've said it here before. I've said it and I'll still repeat it. How can you go to a man like Brekete? How can you go to a man like Brekete and be telling him you want to use your lawyer? You have lawyer to give Brekete that said, if need be that he needs to get a lawyer, if need be, Baba Mohbad has not committed any offense. He doesn't need a lawyer personally. The lawyer, if need be, is for justice for Mohbad. Like a father employing the service of a lawyer and say, please help me get justice for my son. help me set a motion that the coroner inquest should continue. Do you understand? Baba Mohbad has not committed any offense, so Baba Mohbad doesn't need a lawyer. If need be a lawyer, it is for justice for Mohbad. Are you making sense from it? Which was what we thought Lawyer Falana originally stood for until otherwise was showcased to us. So we put Lawyer Falana aside. He's working for Wunmi. Reason why we can't say, and I for one, am not interested. It's none of my business. The reason why we took Baba to Cked, I want to repeat it here again, is because the police and the coroner inquest and the autopsy is not forging on. We are not hearing anything that seems to be giving answer to all the reason why they exhumed Mohbad, which leads towards justice for Mohbad. What is justice for Mohbad? What took the life of Mohbad? That is the justice for Mohbad. Cked is not a police. Cked is not a court.
At all.
Cked, ordinary Cked family is not a police station. It is not a court. It is not a hospital. They cannot give us the autopsy. They cannot arrest anybody. They cannot sue anybody. They are also not the courts where they can summon. Cked is a platform that is very influential and have been in existence for a long time. The man is antecedent. He has sought justice for thousands.
Exactly.
Which the antecedent, they are there.
He has done a lot.
That is Cked. He fights for the right of the masses, especially the poor. He is a voice for the voiceless. That is why we took Baba Mohbad to him. Because you people are mixing it up. The people dragging him, I'm thinking in my head, why? Going there now, in fact, will expose Lagos State to a wider range, federal level, or even those in diaspora. Even though, yes, we on the social media, including Cked, though they were not involved in it, we've been able to talk about it. But as you can see, some people have turned it to team this, team that. They have turned it to fracas. Which was what the police, ACP, Muiwa, was talking about. I'm going to go there before I proceed to MC Oluomo. Now, the thing is, I want to let you all know, the thing is, going there is for us to get a larger platform, a platform where, if possible, they can bring Sanwo-Olu to answer, which this man has the connection.
Exactly.
Due his antecedent,
sure,
he can do it. At least you heard him speak to ACP. Or is he AC whatever? You understand? Muiwa, the PR for Nigeria Police Force, federal level. So, we were not able to get results over 4 months, almost 5 months now. Mohbad is yet They are here to let us know what took the life of Mohbad. No autopsy result. In the cries and worry and sleepless nights of all this,
Exactly.
other controversies rose. Baba added to
Yes.
it and said,
DNA.
alongside
Yes,
this
DNA
thing,
for closure.
I want a DNA.
Of course.
So I can have a closure. So these are the things that is demanded by Baba. Why some of you Nigerians then went there today asking that you want to bring your lawyer. To where? I want to ask. Especially you people in diaspora. Lawyer for what? Lawyer for what? That man as he is. He has said it. Some people, one lady came and said, we want to support you financially, the way they supported Timothy at Oriyomi's platform. The man rejected it. It doesn't that speak volume to a lot of us to let us know that he doesn't need a dime. That's what even makes him not to be biased. Assuming he needs money now. If you people bring money now in support of whatever you want him to do, you have to be in control. But no, he said no. If it is 10 million to get a lawyer to work towards justice for Mohbad, he will pay. He said he is not boasting, but by the grace of God, he is not a millionaire, that I am a billionaire. He said so. Then you people, out of your I don't know if it is pride or because some of you are in diaspora, you don't know how to talk, or I don't understand. You went and said suggesting lawyer for him. Thank God the man is more sensible than, I mean, he's a smart man. Why would he take a lawyer from you? For what? What does Baba Mohbad need the lawyer for at that? And if he needs a lawyer, did he ask for anybody?
Don't mind them. They wanted to manipulate.
Did he ask us?
But they failed. They failed.
Especially we in diaspora. We are the ones that have made this case complicated. Because now so we go sit down for our house. They lie. Waiting with our eyes not see over this issue. We are the ones doing fracas. Because we have free data. And the people in Nigeria, hardly do you see them do fracas. If you see anybody doing fracas in Nigeria, forget the person. It's people abroad that turned Mohbad's case to fracas. Look at. Did the man ask any of us that he needs a police, whatever he doesn't need, he knows what he's doing. The way you people want to control people on their platform. This is exactly what scattered all the people that are joining forces, justice for Mohbad. He said, exactly all this. I want to bring lawyer. I want to bring the police. I want to bring this thing. They won't allow Baba Mohbad to work with the people he wants to work with. He's gone to Cked. Leave Cked to handle it with Baba Mohbad and their family. If you people have solution to it, you would have had it. We gave at least over 4 months before we carried Baba Mohbad to Cked. Riche, una no see and do. Una no see and do. And like I've said, you cannot do anything without Mr. Muiwa and Baba Mohbad. This is their family. Now they get their Loba family.
Exactly.
They said they're not plenty.
Some people wanted to take
inside
action
the family
without the
they are the ones
say-so
they have spoken to
of Mohbad's father.
Cked.
What kind of
They
justice
know
are you
what next
fighting
to do.
on
Our
behalf of
own is
someone else?
we heard that somebody came to give a suggestion. No, like I asked him yesterday, have you agreed that they take the case to Abuja? He can agree, but thank God the ACP they called him. You have heard the answer. Some of us are not, sorry to say, some people are not smart. The man said the police have done their part, that there's nothing the police needs to do again, that the police have handed, is now over to the coroner inquest. And that's where I faulted police PR. Miwa. I then said, how can you? That means the man is not updated. He was particularly talking about the people on social media. You can imagine. That's why when they caught fake gist lover, you saw how police were celebrating. Because I know that gist lover, he really showed Sanwo-Olu. You know, all those Sanwo-Olu had a child outside wedlock, how Sanwo-Olu, all those stories, you know all those stories now. You know that it was gist lover that helped him to really bring it out. So Sanwo-Olu was desperate to catch gist lover.
Exactly.
That is their own choice. That is the only thing they are after now.
Even this gist lover.
You can imagine they caught fake gist lover. All those China gist lover, they caught them. They were jubilating. Hear the man when ordinary president called him. He wasn't talking on the main points. The main point is the police haven't done anything. Sincerely, you saw what the man spoke on. He was talking about people making money with Mohbad, people blowing their pages on Mohbad. People, is that the question? What has the court got to do with what they are saying on the social media? What has the police got to do with what they are saying on the social media? Is that forensic experts? Is that in police investigation? Everybody, they do their own thing. Police, do your own. When they ask you what happened, talk about your own. Leave social media people talking nonsense or boosting their platform. The social media people talking, are they security force? Are they Nigeria police force? He was supposed to tell us, assuming when they called him, this is the person that they intend is a PRO of the police. He's supposed to tell, yes, a forensic was done, an investigation has been carried out. So it's something people were interrogated. We have it here. Is supposed to give us nitty-gritty of what they did. But he couldn't. Instead, he was talking about the people on social media.
He wasn't updated on the case. And moreover, even if he
now
is,
you
he's trying to
understand
cover
what
up.
is happening in Nigeria.
Very rascals.
That's why when they caught China made gist lover, they paraded them as if they caught the head of Boko Haram. If the PR could not, he made more or less a public speech in response to the question of they haven't done anything. Nothing. Investigation. What have they done? No analysis of these people's phone. Mohbad's phone wasn't taken. He said some people were arrested. Tell him, who were the people arrested? Were they the people in the house with Mohbad as at when Mohbad died? I bet he doesn't know. And if he knows, that means he purposely refused to talk on it. I'm not impressed. Another president is not, the man is not a mumu. Take it or you leave it. He knows what is happening. He can see that the man did not answer accurately. He did not hit any nail on the head. He wasn't ready with Nigerians. He has no answer, however, whatsoever, in any way. In fact, I was disappointed that how can a PR talk and he could not tell, okay, or better still, I have no information on this matter or I'm not updated yet. Can I call back tomorrow? Please, Nigerians, come here. I will be here tomorrow to give you what the police have done and the situation of things. Rather, he looked for excuses. He took side. Who do I expect him to take side with anyways? Anyways, I expect him to take side with the police. But however, it is glaring. My heart broke. I was heartbroken on hearing the police say it is no more in their hand. What did the investigation that the police did? Everything they said contradicted everything the witnesses said in the court of law. So where did the police carry out their investigation when they said another thing? Wunmi said another thing. Adura said another thing. So where did they get their own information from?
Welcome back. Still on justice for Mohbad. The Nigerian PR, police relation officer, PRO, was called live. If you've not watched that video, please do. He said stupid things. We expected him to give us update. At the end of the day, what we saw is that he bowed out of it. He handed over everything to the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He removed himself. He said the police have done their own job and it is now left for the coroner to work with what they investigated and presented. Now, this did not go down well with a lot of people. They wanted the police officer, PRO, to give to us something concrete. Questions that were asked. He could not answer them. Or maybe he was not prepared or he was not ready. You know, most of the times, the way they behave, they try to model things up. Most of the times they are ignorant, and they are ignorant intentionally. Like, you know what? I'm not going to read or update myself about this case. So if questions are asked, I will not have nothing to answer. He wasn't prepared for it. He was not. He was not. He was not. He was not at all. He wasn't prepared for it. Questions that were asked, he was unable to give us update. Questions such as, why was Mohbad's house not sealed? That's a question. Why is there no forensic audit of the smartphones of those that have been fingered in this RIP of Mohbad? Those that were with him 72 hours, 48 hours, 24 hours, the last minute of his RIP. Why? Why didn't they investigate them? Check their mobile phones. Well, they allowed every one of them to kind of do whatever they needed to do on their mobile phones. Even if they are to request for their mobile phone now, it will be too late. When Cked asked this question from the police, the response of the ignorant police officer, you know the response? He said they have artificial intelligence. He said they have their ways of getting to know. And I'm like, hold on, maybe it is possible. Maybe instead of outrightly, or instead of requesting for the smartphones of these people, they got their names and they did some underground job work by contacting the service provider of each of these people, and they were able to search their phones. Maybe that is what he meant. Like, there is nothing on your phone that we do not have access to. Is that what Muyiwa is saying? The PRO of the police, Lagos State. Lagos State. Is that what he is saying? Like, don't worry. We have everything. We have artificial intelligence. We don't need to seal the house. He was just spewing nonsense. He was spewing out trash. He was saying foolish things. And I'm kind of like, I was appalled, I was so appalled. Like, what is coming from the mouth of this guy? He made sure that questions that would have shed light, he refused to answer them. He refused to answer them. Rather than him saying, look, I am the public relation officer of the police. There are certain answers that I might not be able to give because we've handed everything over to the coroner inquest. They have the information, our investigation, and they will be questioning who they need to question. It means that the Nigerian police can fabricate, they can, they can. That's why they were supposed to tell us, what did you write? So that we can corroborate your story, so that we can see into it. Rather, he kept on talking about social media, social media, social media. The social media people, they think the social media this and that. He was not ready to say what he knows. Or maybe he does not even know. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he didn't take time to read the case file and give us bit by bit, give us updates, questions that were asked. Why didn't the Nigerian police? He does not want to make it look like the Nigerian police failed because of lack of interest. It's not because they don't know what to do. They know. If it were, they are trained to disrespect the rule of law. Many of them, they are trained to disrespect the rule of law. So for you to disrespect the law, it means that you know what you should do. Do not look at them like they don't know. They do. They do. They know what to do, but they intentionally refuse to do it. He came out blabbing. If it were in a sane climate where things work as it should, that police officer should have been sacked. You are not competent. You are incompetent. Questions are asked of you and you cannot present. You said, we don't need, we have artificial intelligence. We have ways of, getting our things done. We don't need to seal off the house. We don't need to get the mobile phones of those people. We don't need, we know what we want to do. We know how we want to go about it. We've done what we need to do. All of our investigation and the reports of it has been presented to the coroner inquest. It is now the governor of the state. He was just rambling without saying anything meaningful. And he had been informed that there was going to be a call, just because they care less and they believe that other people are lesser than them. They say, what are they going to ask us? What are they? They always see you lesser than them. They always see you as inconsequential, like you're nothing. They are more important. They believe that they are high up the food chain. They believe that they are super and that you are nothing, that you are just, you're just on the floor, on the ground. That is the reason why he refused to say the truth. He refused to say all that he knows. We were expecting you to come, Mr. Muyiwa, we're expecting you to come on Cked family to start telling us this nonsense that you are saying. That is not the reason why you were called. For crying out loud, why will Cked call you? Why will thousands of people all over sit down to listen? And what they want to hear is your blabbing about social media this, social media that. We said, give us updates so that social media blabs will stop. What and what? Why is it that till today, autopsy, toxicology, and all of these reports are yet to be presented to the public? What is going on here? He was even told that someone said there is nothing like toxicology being, of course, I know that is not true anyway. We are not going to run with that because it will be difficult for you to get medical information about someone. Not to talk of this. You can't just log into a medical platform and go into their archive and begin to get medical update or information or data about someone. It is illegal. You can't. So I'm not going to buy into what the caller said on Cked, that, I've checked, I have the ability, I have the capacity. I think this person said this because of the lack of will to do the right thing by the Nigerian police. If the Nigerian police did what they were supposed to do, I don't think at this point, at this time, we will have people on social media, trying to break the case, trying to investigate the case for themselves and put out information about it. Social media really did a lot. Let us be candid here. Social media was able to dig. They dug and brought out certain things that the Nigerian police probably would not have, cared about. And even if they did, maybe they would have just said, oh, let's forget about this. Because to them, many of them, it's an opportunity for them to settle for their retirement. Who can I do favors for? Who can I do favors for? Like, it's time for me to get my retirement. Oh, we got a CCTV clip of you, King, this and that. We saw you when you came to the house. So, we saw this person. So what's the next thing? No problem. And can 5 million sort this out? Oh, let's make it 10 million, sir. Oh, let's make it 20 million, sir. This is a serious case. Okay, I make it 20 million. All right, bring the tape to me. Is that what happened? I'm not saying that is what happened. But why? Well, I'm glad that Mr. Jide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, is going to answer. And we are waiting. Our fingers are crossed. How we do it on this channel. All updates, everything will be presented to you guys. You will get to know what is happening. The governor is going to speak, and I'm kind of already thinking what the governor is going to say if he's called upon. He's going to issue a statement rather than him, or maybe he might want to, and before then he would definitely want to say, listen, this is how things work. We've gotten this, we've gotten that, we've gotten that. Now it is now for this to operate. We are not going to deal with the sentiment on social media. That is not how it works. Blah, 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 blah. Like how he answered the other day when a lady said, look, we don't want this to go down like the case of Oromoye. I think that's the name of the young chap that parents claim that he got bullied in school and this and that happened to him. And the situation surrounding his RIP is mysterious. And when we dug, we realized that certain people, their children are involved in it. Maybe that is the reason why they covered it up. They covered it up like, what are we going to do? Are we going to send the son of this politician to prison, even though they are children? Are we going to? Everything got covered up till today. No answers were given. So guys, what are your thoughts about this one? What are your thoughts? Is this going to end up in buck passing? We are going to drop it on this desk. We are going to drop it on the other desk. And finally, nobody will be held accountable for the RIP of Mohbad. And we will not get conclusion. They know that people want to know. They want to know. So they don't know where they are going to hang this upon. Where are we going to hang this? And the information and the investigation and everything, it's everybody is involved in it. So where are they going to hang it on? Autopsy and toxicology is what they probably will want to use to end the RIP of Mohbad. They might come up saying, this is what we got, this is the update that we got, this is what we found out, and that is what we found out, this and this. They might even redact certain parts of the report. That is why Mohbad's father needs a professional, and that's a big problem. Where is he going to get a pathologist? Where is he going to get any of these people? Where is he going to get professionals? Where is he going to get professionals that will work with him on this? He needs a professional that understands autopsy report. He needs professionals that understand toxicology report. He needs them. Because he can be presented with any document and he won't understand what these medical terms are. He will just take them and he's like, oh, they said that he died as a result, that he did that and that. And they will end up like, Mohbad died. That what caused? These are the questions. They know that people are asking. What brought about what he died of? That's simple. What brought about it? Oh, the nurse injected him and it reacted with this and that inside of his system. And it resulted into this hyper, this and that. People who have medical understanding will say, no, it is not possible for this medication administered this way to have caused this and that and that and that. Just like the autopsy report that came, they said this was black ink, this was black. People ask questions like, we want to find out, we want to go deeper into this. Don't just give us autopsy report and that's the end of it. Like, this is the report, this is what we saw, this is what we saw, and that is it. End of story. No. We want to know the cause of that. This just don't happen. What are the cause of it? What caused this? What caused that? Are there marks on his body? What did you see when you brought him out? Just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine it. So guys, I don't know what you think. I don't know what you guys think of this. Drop your comments. Drop your comments. Drop your comments. I like that Mohbad's father included DNA in case you guys want to rip us off. You want to lie. You want to shadow. You want to cover up. You want to do all of that with the autopsy and toxicology. DNA. There is no hiding for you, Wunmi. Wunmi, the wicked widow. We know who you are. You are your cartel. You are your group of wicked weaklings. That's what I call you. You cannot go scot-free. You can't go scot-free. Why don't you go on Cked to say your own? Come on Cked show with Mohbad's mother and your own mother. Come there. Come there to tell us what you know. Come there.